Tiger Loving. Here I am doing something I should have been doing 25 years ago that I'm really enjoying. This is where life gets better. I'm telling you, I just turned 40, and for about almost 10 months I've been filming this movie, Borderlords 2, and it's something to pass on to my kids. It's very exciting, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Well, I'm from Oakland, California, and I came from Virginia, where I used to be stationed at for about 15 years, and started a family there and moved on and came here to El Paso, working as a chef and working all over different places in El Paso, Texas. And I've done little master of ceremony gigs and done a little work in entertainment as well, different entertainment. But this is a different, let me say, road for me that I'm taking right now. Hopefully that's going to benefit me and my kids and my family in the future. So I'm really excited about what's going on. Well, you'd be interested to know I'm at Skyline High, and I had a drama teacher named Mrs. Buckner, who also was the drama teacher for Tom Hanks, who graduated probably 12 years before I did. So we had the same drama teacher, and I've always wanted to be on TV, always wanted to be in the limelight, you know, doing stuff with television, but this is taking the icing off the cake. This is the cake right here. Okay, the icing is on the cake because I'm in my first movie, so what can I say? I play a gangster in the Detroit black crime family. I have rank in the crime family. I'm a lieutenant for the big boss, which is Chaz, who plays our boss, and I'm pretty much the guy that deals with the business here in El Paso for the Detroit guys back in the city. So I'm one of the gangsters. What can I say? I'm one of the bad guys. In charge when the boss is not there, so I keep everything on ice until we all connect together. They call me Lieutenant Sean. There's so many. There's one that stands out. We did a scene out in the airport, and we were getting in the limousine, and I was the last person to get in the limousine, and I kind of like tripped into the middle of the limousine, and no one on the outside knows what happened inside. But I tell you what, there's some napkins thrown around because there's people in there crying and laughing like somebody was tickling them with a feather. But you know, yeah, I tripped in the limousine, and then another one of the funny moments was when we were filming at a particular location, and some of the guys can't get their lines right, or some of the guys say their lines a certain way, and you got to get back in character because you're laughing, and you got to get makeup put back on. But yeah, man, had a lot of funny. There's so many, but the priceless one was when I tripped in the limousine. So you'll probably catch that in the blooper reel. Yes, actually, I got to El Paso August of 2000, and there was some stuff going on. I wanted to get back in modeling, because I did a little modeling work when I was in Virginia, and wanted to get back in the groove because I was told I had to look. So I met with this guy in the interest of doing that, and ended up doing master of ceremony events for him. And just throughout the course of years, we'll bump heads and see each other, and he'll give me a gig, and I'll do a gig. With this one, I was leaving to have my second hernia surgery. 13 years. Second surgery after being in the military, and I bumped into him with Billy Towns, and he didn't even know who I was. He was like, "Hi, I'm Mark Love." I was like, "I know you, I've done work for you." So they were like, "Well, we got this movie coming out," and I was like, "Well, let me know if you need extras," and I became more than an extra. I actually ended up having some lines and some serious parts in the movie, which I'm really grateful for today. I thank God for it. I thank my family for the support, my loving family. I honestly say being in character and being in character for whatever part you had to play, how you had to be, you had to get in. Like me, for instance, I studied my lines a lot, studied how I would say it, and then sometimes I was on, I get right there, and the lines that I studied and memorized, the director liked it, or I had to change certain things up. It's knowing what kind of situation you're going to be in, what kind of energy you had to bring to the camera. The toughest part is pretty much knowing the lines and being on point with every line, and memorizing them, and giving them energy and every time, because you want to do it one time. I've done more than 5 to 6, 7 takes, talking 4 to 7, 8 hour days, and it's a beautiful thing, but you gotta want it, you gotta love it, man. So you study them lines and basically knowing your lines and knowing what part you had to play and how you had to be, because you're in so many scenes and so many scenarios. But let me tell you, man, once you get it, it's a wrap. It's good. You know what? I think there's gonna be a lot of excitement, knowing that something big is coming out of El Paso. I mean, El Paso is a beautiful place and a lot of big events and big things happen here, but this is a movie that's going around the world and to the U.S. and to Canada. You know, I think El Paso is going to appreciate the talent that we have here and probably want to come out for more projects to, you know, maybe do something for themselves in the entertainment world. You know, there's opportunities out there and a lot of doors open to people that want to get involved in this kind of work, but I think this one really here is going to really put El Paso on the map as far as something big, movie-wise. Since I've started doing the movie, I've done my first music video, which came from the director of photography that did the movie. I asked to do it. I did a cameo in a gospel video movie that's going to be coming out pretty soon, and did my second radio interview in life. I got some TV interviews coming up and a lot of exposure going on. So this movie is definitely, I can say, it's going to change my life for the best. And you know, I've always prayed and always told people for almost 20 years I'm going to make it someday doing something that I like to do. And my patience and humbleness has paid off. And this is what God has given me. Glory to the Lord too.
I hear destiny calling me.
You know what? I guess you can say I've had a lot of hard times in my life, and what I've learned about getting over those hard times is just being humble and being happy, because some people can't do that every day. So, I mean, you know, I'm naturally, people know me, I'm a talker, and I'm naturally hyper, so, you know, I like people to be happy around me. So since I'm naturally happy, no one around me is going to be down. You know, everyone's going to be happy. So I guess it comes from loving God, man, and loving my family, and loving my kids. That's what gives me the energy I have, and that's what drives me to smile every day, even when times are hard. All my lines are authentic. They only come one time, so write it down.
You know how we do, chill with the crew, yeah.
Man, I just want to say I've known Mark Love for 10 years. I've done a lot of great things with Legion Entertainment, but this is the greatest, man. I want to thank God just for introducing me to him as my friend, as my executive producer of the movie. It's been super. Also the director, Billy Towns, of Shade Pictures and Records, who they believed in me and they gave me a chance to do my thing, and I've done it. And another big shout out to the Loving family. I love you guys. Without God, I'm nothing. But I have my God and I have my family, and that's everything for me, man.